Was a girl running in our group. She had a high-speed motor in a 40 Ford Coupe. She had a racing cam and a supercharged. Look out, buddy, hot rod and large. She's a hot rod. She's a hot rod.
With me today, I have guests from the American Legion Riders. I have Ron Lively and his lovely wife and bride, Michelle. All they say her business is Mitch, but she's Michelle. Michelle Lively. She does her little business card says Mitch. That's kind of cool. Anyway, you guys are sponsors of, or not sponsors of, you guys are working with the American Legion Riders, which are right here in Lansing. American Legion, if you come down Ridge Road into Lansing, go till you see a big gun shooting at you, pointing at you. That's the Legion. Turn in there. It's a stoplight. Look to your left. There's a big gun. You see that big gun? That's where you want to go. And these guys can tell us all about. This is a great cause and it's a great deal. The Legion Riders are all motorcyclists, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Rich, this whole thing, I don't know how it was concocted, but this is like your 8th year?
Yeah, this is the 8th annual.
8th annual of this. I think I've had these people on, not these people, but people from the ride like 3 or 4 times. It's a great cause. What tell us a little more about it.
It's going to be Saturday, July 31st this year, about a couple weeks, and then at the American Legion. Even if you don't ride motorcycles, afterwards at 4:00, we'll have DJ, food, and there's a different price to come in. We're going to be. You want to read that off?
Yeah. The 2021 proceeds will include charities and programs that will directly benefit the following: wounded veterans, first responders, PTSD, homeless veterans, and the Mantino Veterans Home. The ride registration is at 8:30 a.m. First bike out is at 10:30 a.m. Last bike in at 4 p.m. The cost is riders $20, for passengers $10, and that includes the cover to get in after the party or after the ride. It is open to the public, and you don't have to have a bike, as he said, to ride in the event. The benefit will be in the banquet hall upstairs from 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. And if you did not go on the ride, it would be a $20 cover charge. We are going to have a hog roast. We'll have prizes, refreshments, raffles, silent auctions. So if you can, come out and support the veterans, it's like I said, it's for a great cause.
It's a party. We haven't had a party. How long has it been since we had a good party? I mean, every so often now they're popping up at the Blue Top. He had a great car show here last week. It was just fantastic. People getting together again. This is over. We're done. America's had enough, and we're really enjoying these parties. And this is a great one. I'm glad this one got to go for 2 reasons. Mantino is a special place in my heart. I always have a collection box in my shop every Christmas for them. And, of course, that little hog that they're going to roast has a special place in my heart. Because I like to eat a little bit. And, I can't wait for the hog roast. It's going to be... Now, I can't go on the ride. I can't drive one, and I can't ride one. But Eric here could ride that 100 miles or 70 miles. Yeah. And there's a couple stops involved. You have to stay away from the tequila, young man. Even though it's on a weekend.
Oh, come on.
No. You bad boy. Anyway.
Yeah, and actually the ride, it's going to be about 80 miles. And they'll be leaving the Lansing Legion and then going out to Lake Dale Ale House. I can't remember what town that was.
I don't remember.
That's Cedar Lake.
That's Cedar Lake.
That's south of Cedar Lake. There's actually a town known as Lake Dale.
Okay.
I have a listener out there, young lady. She's very nice.
And then they'll leave there and they'll go to the Gold Vault in Beecher. Then they'll leave there, go to Bank Shots in Linwood, and then it would be coming back to Lansing Legion. That would be the route that would be happening that day.
That's the joint. I've hit all those joints. Not saying anything like that. I'm not. Don't think less of me. But think more.
And thanks to them for working with us. So that we can put this on and get the money, because last year is a perfect example of the money being raised here. A lot of that was used, and with everybody not being able to get out, a lot of veterans with the PTSD and that, they were having a real hard time last year. And anybody that needed help in that, we were still able to do stuff for them, even though we weren't together doing it.
You know, PTSD also holds a special place in my heart. I've had several car shows that was either the main beneficiary or one of the beneficiaries, and I have no problem going out and working my back off just to get that going, because it's good. It's something that's very, very real. I have experienced it, not me personally, but I have witnessed this. Let's put it that way, and it's very, very real and very, very bad. You have great people being bad people, because then they don't know any better, and it's just sad. And Michelle will tell you, I'm sure, the Legion Riders Auxiliary. You have a ladies auxiliary.
Yes, we do.
And
actually, it's
you got
not
a
a
Harley?
ladies auxiliary anymore. It's men and women now. So
Michelle, have you got a Harley?
I do.
Really?
Yes, I do.
She had a Harley before I did.
I had a bike before he did.
Oh my. Well, I tell you
Yes.
what, I really like girls on bikes. There's who you're going to ride with, Eric.
Jump on back.
You'll be safe. And like I said,
Hold on tight, though.
hold on tight. Yeah, see, you get to hug her. I like hugging girls. It's going to be a great ride. They're going to go out and do this. The benefits of this thing, you got a lot of people working on this too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There's who's in charge of the committees? The people. There's so many people involved.
Oh, yeah.
Patty is one of the big ones that does a lot of the stuff.
That's Patty
and
Grugaitis.
organizes for us. And then Tim Hyde does all of our stuff with the routes and the ride.
It's just fantastic. It's just a great group that gets together, and they really rock it. I mean, and you know what? That hog roast is no slouch. Let me just
Yeah,
it's anytime I can get to it. You know what? When's the last time you had a hog roast? It's been 2 years. Nobody's been around. Nobody's been having parties.
Yeah.
Little by little, people are breaking out and just going,
Right.
and doing their thing.
yeah.
And you know what? Keep yourself healthy. Wash your hands. All that good stuff, just like you do with the regular flu. I haven't had a problem yet.
Yeah.
And most people are getting inoculated anyway. So if you got a shot, you got the shots. What are you going to worry about it?
And we will have sanitizer there for those that, would prefer to use it. So
Absolutely.
it's going to be a safe.
I knew if there was a lady involved, there would be sanitizer, and I think that's great. Matter of fact, I've got some spray I'll donate to you. It's good stuff. The only problem is it's made by the same people that make the stuff to spray on my rusty nuts and bolts. It's called PB Blaster
Yeah.
for nuts and bolts. Well, they make a PB sanitizer.
Okay.
In a spray, and I bought a case of it, and you spray it on your hands, and it smells like a cocktail. You can't spray that on your hands, and if your cop was to pull you over, he'd never believe you weren't drinking
Yeah.
it, because the whole car reeks of a cocktail. It smells like gin and tonic or something. It's crazy. But, matter of fact, my manager, Ron, looked at it. First time he sprayed it and he smelled it, we're going to need some ice. I said, no, we're not drinking our sanitizer. It's for our hands. But I'll give you some of those cans. That'll be good for you. And now that's upstairs at the Legion.
Yes.
And they actually have a handicap access there. They have a chair.
Yeah.
That
We have
goes
a
up
chair
and down.
lift.
They have a chair lift for anybody that can't get up and down. I think I might take advantage of that.
Yeah.
If that's where the bar and the pig is.
Yeah.
If that's where the hog is, I'm going.
Yeah.
We will have the bar open upstairs that day, so.
And there will be a lot of raffle prizes. Patty does an awesome job. I mean, she has a table full of raffle prizes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think I gave her some, as a matter of fact. Yeah,
Yeah.
good stuff. It's done right. It's done for the PTSD is the big thing. Mantino Veterans Home. That's a great cause. Those guys need everything they can get. I spent a lot of time in a couple of different nursing homes for veterans homes, and I spent a lot of time up in Hines. And I got to tell you that they take good care. It's a thankless job because those poor guys are just getting older and worse, more feeble. I mean, there was a guy who sit outside and he had 2 pinchers for hands. I had to put a cigarette in his pincher and light it for him so he could smoke it. But by God, he got his cigarette. Hey, at his age, who's going to tell him no?
Yeah.
I mean, the guys. Anyway, and you guys do a lot of good work for the auxiliary. How long has that been around? Or not the auxiliary, but the Legion Riders now, because we don't have an auxiliary.
Legion Riders probably about 9 years.
Yeah,
I'm
we
guessing.
just celebrated our anniversary.
Who's the president now?
Nick Gertie.
Nick Grugaitis?
Yes.
Nick knows I'm going to mess his name up.
I know it's hard to say. Patty and I practice it.
Yeah.
At one day at my shop, she was dropping her car off. She goes, Grugaitis. And I finally got it right, so I can say it now. I'm authorized to use her name because I can get it out right. Anyway, Nick's a great guy. I know
Yeah.
Nick too. the whole group. And how many do you figure you got?
I think we have around 70.
Yeah, we're on 70.
How many bikes do you think you're going to have for this run?
There should be around 100 or a little over 100.
100,
Hopefully we get a
150.
bigger turnout.
Yeah.
What are them people in Lake Dale going to say when they hear that run thundering through? Holy smoke, Bullwinkle! They're going to have a fit. That's old people live out there.
Yeah.
You're gonna rock them. You're gonna rock them and roll them.
Oh yeah.
Just know that it's for a great cause. So when you see us coming through, just
It's not
know
Hell's,
we're doing
it's not
something
Hell's
good.
Angels, you guys.
No.
It's the Legion Riders, and
We're-
they're running on a great cause. They're doing
Yeah.
a road run for a great cause. And the first responders, that's another one that that's all clear to everybody's heart.
Yeah.
I've had the EMTs come and get me a couple times, and when you get old, you get old. That's how it is. And they've been real good to me. Guys are super, especially here in Lansing. They're the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They are absolutely the best. Anything we can give them, you can't give them enough because they do great work. And you guys are the kind of people that make it happen.
Yeah.
And that's a great thing. Ron, it's wonderful that you guys can do this. It's wonderful you guys came on the show to put forward this thing. Tell us again about the route. Maybe I can be at one of those watering holes.
We'll be at Lake Dale Ale House,
So you start in Lansing and go
Yep.
straight to Lake Dale.
Lake Dale.
Oh, you're going to be thirsty by then.
Then we'll leave there, and then that's when we're going to the Golden Vault in Beecher,
Okay, that will be a little bit thirsty, not bad.
Yeah.
It's a short run.
and then leave there and go to Bank Shots in
Oh,
Linwood.
Yeah, you're going to be thirsty.
Then we end up coming back, and then that's when the food.
That's
and
when the hog comes
yep.
up. And your DJ is?
DJ Dawn.
Okay. I think I know I've heard of her
Yeah.
before. I know I've been where she was playing. She does nice.
Yeah.
She does very nice.
She
She's
does a good
DJ.
job.
We have. I did a few of that. I did a lot of that kind of work at different restaurants. I did Freddy's for a couple of years on Thursday nights. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
That's DJing is. It's fun. It's just get to know people, get to talk to people. That's what it's all about. We are making a turn here. We're going up the back stretch. This is the Saturday that Blue Top has scheduled the E85s. The E85 guys. That's guys that run about 8 or 9 seconds on corn liquor. They run on E85, and man, are they loud and are they fast. Eric, they are just fast.
So what you're saying is you're gonna get on there.
Yeah.
You're gonna ride one.
Yeah, I'm gonna go down there. I'm gonna take my scooter and tell them I need some ethanol for my scooter. Corn liquor. They runs on what the old farmer calls corn liquor. I'm telling you.
You know what? I actually do want to see that just to see if you actually put that corn liquor, how you like to call it, in your little scooter. How fast you'll take off on
I'd
that
probably
scooter?
put it in the guy riding the scooter.
Oh come on! Why don't you just get on and do it?
Oh, I don't know. That stuff's pretty potent. These guys are fast and they're loud. They're loud. You can't hear anything when they fire it up. You can't hear anything for miles. It's just deafening. And they're great guys. They park down the street from Blue Top at the old Ultra that's closed, big parking lot, in their trailers. They unload them because they're not streetable. These cars are not meant for the street. And they get in them and they start them up, and the Highland Police escort them to the Blue Top. And when it's time to go home, the Highland Police escort them back. And sometimes they like to leave. They like to leave a little smoke and rubber when they leave the Blue Top. It's really fun to watch. Last year they repaved Indianapolis Boulevard, Eric. It was fun. It was loud. And of course, I didn't eat too many Big Ben burgers that day. I had at least one.
So when was it? Last week or during the week? I don't remember when I went to the Blue Top. I got me a bacon cheeseburger, right?
Yeah.
I like how the bacon was crispy.
Oh, I know, it's right, ain't it?
Oh, my God,
And
it
that's
was-
the
it was
best
amazing.
bacon. He buys the best bacon in the world. I used to have it for breakfast. He's not having breakfast right now because he's having trouble getting like everybody else
Mm-hmm.
finding a good cook. He had a good one that left, and he's fussy. John's fussy. He'll go back to having breakfast again when he's got the right cook.
You let me know when he has breakfast.
Oh, I
I'm a
know.
breakfast guy.
And the bacon is good. Oh,
I know. I mean, if it's good on the burger, imagine when you have it solo.
yeah, with a bunch of eggs and
Oof.
potatoes.
Oh, I haven't had breakfast. All right, so you're making me hungry.
I know, me too. I had a cookie. That's all I get. I get one cookie.
With oatmeal, chocolate chip,
It
macadamia.
was an Oreo.
Ugh.
You don't like Oreo cookies?
I'm not a fan of Oreos.
Oh man, I can live on Oreo cookies. Of course,
Can't.
I'd be dead.
I can't.
Yeah,
I'm a chocolate chip guy.
It's way too much sweets, which I don't get in a Big Ben burger at Blue Top. Jeez, oh Pete, Yeah, it's a lot of fun. They're going to have a great show this year. This E85 show is outstanding. Plus, they got another car show coming up August 28th. Yours truly, I was there last week. What a great show Ronnie and the boys put on from the Southside Cruisers. I bought a couple of their T-shirts. I almost wore it today, except for the fact that I had guests, and it's really just a great show. These guys, when they rock it, and they get a lot of cars, get a lot of people. And you know what? It's fun to see kids that are walking around looking at cars and stuff and don't have a phone in their nose. I mean, teenagers are digging this stuff. They're getting it. I like it. We'll talk some more about the car world because there's a lot to talk about. A lot of stuff you all need to know, and I want you to know. Do you remember me telling you about HA? H-A-A-H. HA. Or is that ha-ha? Or ha-ah? I don't know. It's HA. It's a Chinese company called H-A-A-H, HA. And they're giving up on their Chinese cars. Ha Automotive Holdings is ending its 7-year effort to import Chinese vehicles and distribute them through a dedicated U.S. dealership network. CEO Duke Hale told Automotive News last week. Hale cited tense U.S.-China relations that scared off potential investors. The Irvine, California startup will file for bankruptcy Monday after a conference call with prospective dealers who have paid, get this now, who have paid non-refundable deposits from $100,000 to several $100,000 for franchise points in the U.S., Hale said. That's ugly. All of the big investors moved away from the deal because of U.S.-China relations, Hale said. They do not see it as the right place to invest, even though I didn't want to hear it from the investor. It wasn't hard to understand. Of course, he gets it. And he did not identify the investors. But how many dealers paid big dough to add ha to their sign? And now there'll be no ha. Remember that, Eric. No more ha. Just forget any ha's.
Ha.
They're going to file for bankruptcy. They're done. They're absolutely done. General Motors, I don't know who's causing this, but General Motors is requiring workers at its mid-sized plant in Missouri to mask up again as coronavirus cases in the area rise. I hope everybody saved their masks so they don't have to buy any new ones. You understand why I want that. The rule applies to all workers at Wentzville Assembly and GM spokesman David Barnes. Last month, General Motors, Ford Motor Company, Stellantis, and UAW dropped the mask mandate for vaccinated workers. The health and safety of our team members will continue to dictate our COVID-19 protocols, Barnes has said in a statement. Our GM medical team will continue to monitor plant COVID cases, community trends, and CD/OSHA guidelines or guidance. Wentzville Assembly builds the Chevrolet Colorado and the GMC Canyon midsize pickups and the Chevy Express and GMC Savannah full-size vans. So they're masking up in Missouri again. Of course, I guess they've got some outbreaks, and they're going to have to do something, okay? So they're going to do it.